folks, we're back. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Don. I do non-pop country music reactions. It could be bluegrass, western, sometimes even southern rock, which is rare. But red dirt, western certainly, sometimes folk. Non-pop country, all of it's under that umbrella. I've got a gift request from Roger Smith. So Roger, shout out to you. Roger knows his country music. Is Jason Eady your favorite artist? He's certainly right up there. I don't know if it's fair enough to say that he is your favorite, because I don't know if you've ever said that, but nonetheless, that gives you an idea of Roger's taste in music and how we do non-pop around here. But this is Tracy Lawrence's How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye. I don't know the song. I'm relatively new to country. I got into country about 12 years ago or so, maybe 10. I started the channel 7.5 years ago. It was Nashville country. And soon after, people saw how I was dissecting lyrics. And they said, Don, you've got to listen to Hank Sr. You've got to try this one by John Prine. You've got to do this one by Patsy. And I started listening to these songs, and I was just blown away. And so traditional, I understand the issues that people have with bro country versus traditional and the glam rock country stuff. But Tracy Lawrence is genuine country, and I'm all in. So Roger, thank you for the gift to the channel. Roger made a gift to the channel for me to do this one, and so I get on these things right away. As long as they fit with the channel's theme, I get on them right away. All right, here we go, guys. How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye. I don't know if this is going to be funny or sad or anywhere in between. I got a feeling, here's my prediction, it's up-tempo and funny with tinges of sadness in it. So it'll slow the tempo down once in a while, but then I'll pick it back up. But it's Tracy. Yeah, it could be anything like that. Up tempo. Get that Mexican.
Coffee where the first sunlight.
Coffee.
At a last chance Texaco. I'm thumbing through a worn out road map, trying to decide which way to go. These empty miles in her memory, they just seem to linger on. She left me on this lost highway, wondering why and where she's gone. That's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how my whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there. She didn't even stop to cry.
Ow.
That's how a cowgirl says goodbye.
That's how a fed up or bored chick says goodbye. Doesn't just have to be a cowgirl. Dudes will do this too, but I mean, didn't even start to cry. John Moreland, I did a song of his about 4 years ago or so. Like, you didn't care enough. You didn't care enough for me to cry. It's like, yeah, when someone's just done, they can't fake the tears.
Found up her mama down in Abilene, just to find out how she'd been. She said she'd stopped a while in San Antonio, spend some time with her old friend. With all this distance in between us, I'm sure I never crossed her mind. And it may take all these roads ahead just to leave it all behind. And that's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how my whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there. She didn't even stop to cry. That's how a cowgirl says goodbye. That's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. That's how the whole world slowly came apart. With a cold and empty stare, as if I wasn't there. She didn't even stop to cry. I guess that's how a cowgirl says goodbye.
All right, pause real quick too, because I'm wondering how much younger is he than her? Because he says that's how a cowgirl breaks a young man's heart. Now, was she young too, or was she just, like a cougar type? Or like, if you're only 20 and a 28-year-old, for example, is coming after you just to have fun, and you're thinking it's real, and she never in her mind was thinking it was going to be real with you. She just wanted to play around for a little bit and then go. And your heart gets broken. I don't know. We don't get those details in the song, so you're left to wonder, okay, who is she? How old is she? Give us more details, but we're not giving them. That's part of some good songwriting, where you're left to guess. It's got that Mexican feel to it. Is that a mandolin there? Oh, it's over. Well, the poor guy, though, he's out on the road kind of. In the beginning of the song, he's out there looking for her, basically. He called up her mother's house, so they were kind of close. If he's calling her mother, the relationship was deeper. And what? She's from San Antonio or something, or Abilene, but she stopped off to visit a friend in San Antonio. Now, we don't know if that was an old boyfriend. Probably not. But you don't know that either. Could have been just like female friend to hang out and, get over this breakup a little bit. But she didn't cry when she left. She was just going. We didn't get any information on the fights they had and any of that. But she left, and it's the way she left. It's one, I can relate to it. I understand that because that happened to me once, and that was brutal. And some of the details obviously are very different because everybody's details are unique to them. But some of the bigger issues we can relate to of getting your heart broken. And then on this one, we don't know, but she's gone. They were together long enough, though, for his heart to be broken. But that one little bit of detail, young man's heart, But he's scouting around looking for her. He's on the road. He's calling and can't get her. Nowadays with cell phones, you really can't escape it. You've got to block somebody or something, and then they know you've blocked them, and then that's more information for you to go on that they really don't want to talk to you if they go that far. Or if they just give you like one-word answers to your texts or something. But communication's very different now than it used to be. And there are good sides to that and bad sides, like anything. It could be, good things come from it, but so do bad things. But Roger, I had the tempo right and I had the feel right. I kind of predicted it right. And it didn't really slow down in it. The bass was popping right along. I couldn't tell what string instrument was playing that Mexicali feeler or that Latino feel, that that high pitch. It didn't quite sound like a mandolin. It didn't sound like a regular guitar way down on the strings. It didn't sound like a dobro. So my odds on would be that it was a mandolin, but played not with the higher pitch strings, whichever ones those are, the thinner ones, I guess. It sounded like it might have been a little higher up, but I don't know. But that was really, really nice. That gave that Latino feel to it, which I love. It's just good stuff. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song, How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye. All right. The number that popped into my head, and I'm going to have to hit the road pretty soon, is an 8.9. Those of you who've been watching the channel know that when I give an 8.9, Montauk Ed and Jeff Cather have an issue with me on that one, especially when it's a gift request. They're like, can't you just bump it up a tenth of a point on and give a 9? I'm like, I go with the first number that pops into my head and deal with the consequences. So that was fun. I mean, that was just a fun move along type of song. She moved along, his heart's broken, and it sucks for him, definitely. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country from Zimbabwe.